Yeah.
I'm CEO. I'm Faye. So I'm the CEO and founder of Lemon Sky.
I'm Ken Foong. So I'm also one of the founder. I'm founder
Yeah.
of the studio with Faye. I'm the chief creative officer and also the chief operating officer in Lemon Sky.
So I'm Kevin Lai. So I head of production in Lemon Sky. Basically, my duty and responsible is to overlook all sort of productions, especially on game side in Lemon Sky.
We actually started doing game art since 2006, and so we have done many game arts for many games, and we have done like several remasters projects. Like recently, like Final Fantasy VII, we involved in that. Like we were involved in Warcraft 3 Reforged, and also like Gears of War Ultimate Editions. We also work on like StarCraft remasters and many more AAA titles as well. Yeah. And we always love game arts, and we actually a game and we actually art and animation studios. The works we do is not limited to games only. We also do like long form TV series, like we produce shows for Nickelodeons and Disney as well. I remember it was around September 2018.
Okay.
We were contacted by Jim Vasella, the producers of these remasters. He contacted us, and he was asking there is a remaster project, would we be interested to be in? And then when he mentioned CNC, and we totally in, right?
Yeah.
So and then he found us because we produce StarCraft remasters.
I see.
He found our name at the back of StarCraft remasters, and he kind of liked the things, the stuff that we do for StarCraft remasters, and he thought he wanted to do something similar to CNC. Something stay true to the original artworks, and upgrade it to 4K for the fans. So, and coincidentally, we also a big fans of CNC, and so yeah, we totally in. So whatever it takes. So that's what I told him. Then with few months, we confirmed, we green light the work, and we started the work around December 2018.
Oh, okay.
We get involved in the very beginning of this assignment from Jim. So we also involved in to define the look of it. So we do a lot of R&D, but of course the final direction is by EA and Petrogrim. But we in the very early stage of this production. Everything in terms of art in this game, we have involved into, including concept art, UI, modeling, animation, effects, and
it's a pretty wide range of process that in our on our involvement. So I mean we heavily involved in art, visuals creations, but then we also having some involvement into testing out the games together with the developer like Petroglyph. So we do integrate the asset into engine, and then to check out some bugs and fix some bugs in the engine as well.
I see. How's everything for that process to you just like press the space bar and everything looks good as new?
That's the thing. Just press the space bar.
Yeah.
That's why we need like 40 plus people to work on it.
To hit the space bar.
So of course, the first thing we're gonna do for the process is to work on the concept art. So by using the concept art process to further identify out how the looks gonna be appears in later 3D, the final as well. So I mean, the process is require a closely study on each sprite from the legacy, and also the material of it. So we're gonna understand from the legacy asset, which is only in few pixel, and then we're gonna imagine from the pixel, adding more pixel, making it match with the newest technology.
I see.
So yeah, imagine like a small character units. If base is only 1 pixel, but right now we're gonna be show you where the eyes is, and then where the face is at. Yeah, so that's the thing that we're gonna remaster from the legacy on top of it. So by adding the level details of it on the concept, and then we also gonna make sure that like Faye said just now, at starting, I mean, we already set a very clear directions. We're gonna make sure the likeness and as authentic and as original compared to the original IP. So what we design on top of it, we're gonna make sure that it's having exactly looks. At least the silhouette is gonna be matched 90% above. So yeah, and even though the colors of it, yeah. So some units, for example, like if it is a ladder on top of it, and then we're gonna make sure that we recreate the ladders on top of it. But of course, you can't really see it from the pixel. But somehow we need to go back and study from the cinematics from the legacy IP, yeah, and then we're gonna study from some community page, and then checking out what's the behind story of the units or structures or buildings. Yeah, so that's the way that we study on those stuff. So once the concept progress done, and then we'll move into 3D modeling process. The 3D modeling process is basically matching whatever been approved throughout the concept stages. Yeah, and then of course we're gonna match with the legacy sprite, which is come into multiple angles of it. So like each angle, and then we're gonna matching exactly same angle of it, because the new game is pretty much using the same techniques. Not saying that the old technique, but using the same principle to recreate the arts from sprite. Yeah, so we're gonna if there's a 16 angle of it, and then we're gonna recreate the 16 angle of it, and then render it into a higher res versions, and then put it into a newest versions of engine, and then make it match with the newest technology, for example like 4K. Yeah, and then and also, I mean, developer on Petroglyph, they are also working with the new AI, enhancing the AI as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the end process, end-to-end process on our end, talking from visual perspective.